What's up, family? It's your girl Kamani. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button so that every time that I go up, you know what's up. The message of today is that they trick themselves out of their position. They self-sabotage the connection with you. You know, the funny thing about life is, it's always, it's not until you're gone that a person realizes what they had. But they took you for granted when they had you. They slept on you. They mistreated you. They put you on the back burner for other people, places, and things that did not matter. The love that you showed a person, the concern, the compassion, the care that you gave somebody, they took all of that for granted. It's like they kept searching for whatever it was they were trying to fill, whatever void they were trying to fill, not realizing whatever it is that they needed, it was all within you. You had everything that they needed all within you, but they took you for granted. And now that you don't care, now that you're tired, you're exhausted, you're tired of trying to love somebody that don't want to be loved, you're tired of trying to make something work, fix something, you're just tired, you're exhausted. See, once you keep pouring into an empty cup and you're never getting nothing in return, this is for anybody, you're going to get depleted. You're going to get tired. You're going to begin to feel exhausted, because when you keep pouring into something, whatever the situation is, when you keep pouring into it and you're never getting nothing in return, the energy that you're putting out is never being reciprocated. You're going to get exhausted with that. And after a while, you're going to begin to question, why are you here? You're going to begin to question and ask yourself, why do you continue to do what you do? You're going to begin to ask yourself these questions because you're going to begin to try to make sense and rationalize. Hey, damn, why am I, why the fuck I'm going all out my way? Why I'm going out your way for somebody, trying to make sure they good, checking up on them, making sure they straight. Meanwhile, they acting like they don't give a fuck about what you got going on, or if you good, if you straight. You get tired of pouring into empty situations. But like I said, it's not until you're out of the equation that a person begins to really look back and think, you know what? See, a lot of times we be so focused on a person getting karma because we be so focused on who hurt us. Let me tell you something. Your best revenge and the best thing for you to do is just simply walk away. Your karma, your justice is you simply moving on. That's your justice, you moving on. Moving on with forgiveness. Moving on with no hatred in your heart. Don't try to do something. Don't try to do something trying to prove points to somebody. Don't make posts. Don't say certain shit. You know what I'm saying? As if you're trying to prove a point to somebody. You ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do all that. See, sometimes people may think just you living your life. You could be posting pictures, you out having fun on vacation, you doing this, you doing that. And a person may think that you're doing this and you're doing that to try to prove something to them, but you're not. You're simply living your life. And that's the guilt within them. It's the guilt within them. They know that they fumbled you. They fumbled you real hard. And see, all you're doing now is moving on with your life. See, move on with class. See, a lot of times, especially women, a lot of times you get in your feelings. You want to go text a motherfucker a million paragraphs. Oh, you got me fucked up. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't even give it no attention. Don't give it no response. Take your L. And you level up in life. That's what you do. You level up in life. You heal. You grow. You evolve. You become the best version of yourself. Focus on your career. Get in your bag. Don't chase. Attract everything that you want. Don't chase it. Because let me tell you something. I used to tell my baby daddy this all the time. People would make him angry, or he'll feel some kind of way. Oh, I'm finna go do this and show that. I say, nah, you don't. That's not what you do. You don't do all that. Cause see, when you try to intentionally do things to try to prove a point to somebody out of spite, that's when you slow down your blessings. That's when you delay your blessings. That's when the very thing that you want, you don't get, because you're doing it from a hateful place. You're doing it with a hateful heart. You're doing it with a vengeful heart. When you do what you do, don't do things with an unforgiving heart or a vengeful heart. You do things from a genuine place. You do, you know what I'm saying? You better your life. You better yourself because you genuinely want to better you. You doing it for you. You're not doing it for nobody else. And see, let me tell you something. When you simply do things for you, you know, create the life that you desire, that you want, when you simply better you and evolve, people gonna naturally see that. It ain't gotta be said. They gonna naturally see your level up. They gonna naturally see, damn, I fucked up. I fumbled. See, a lot of times God hide who you are. God will hide you in plain sight. God will let people look at you as, see, sometimes God won't give you your blessings. He won't give you your blessings yet. So to somebody else, you may look like you have no value. To somebody else, you may look like you're not gifted. To somebody else, you may look like you're nothing to nobody. To somebody else, you may look like bread, crumbs, and scraps. The bottom of the barrel. Not knowing the whole time that you are the blessing. Not knowing the whole time that you are fruitful. Not knowing the whole time that you are the abundant one. Not knowing the whole time that you are the chosen one. Not knowing the whole time that you are the anointed one. Not knowing this whole time the calling that God has on your life. And the places he's about to take you. But see, when you're around people who are a bunch of crabs in a bucket, when you're around somebody who's materialistic, when you're around people who they worry about what your credit score is, when you're around people who they worry about what your what tax bracket you're in, when you're around people who worry about what type of car you drive, where you stay, what type of house, what type of neighborhood you stay in. See, when you're around people who pocket watch because they're trying to hello somebody. See, when you're around certain type of people, God will hide your blessings. He will let them expose themselves and show you who they are, so that way you can rid them out your life, because he already done showed you who they are. So now that you have rid the trash, or the trash has taken itself out, now he can uplift you and level you up with the blessings that he already had in store for you. Now they got to sit on the outside of the club hoping to get in type shit. You know what I'm saying? They got to sit in the balcony and watch you at a concert. They can't see you front row at stage courts, or they can't see you courtside at the basketball game. You see what I'm saying? They ain't got tickets to get in type shit. You get what I'm saying? And somebody is, they mad. They mad at you because you got tired of the hurt. You got tired of the disrespect. You got tired of the pain. You got tired of the accepting little to nothing that they was giving you. You got tired of that. And see, they thought that you would forever be around because they thought they had you in the palm of their hands. They thought they had you wrapped around their finger. They thought they had you locked down so tight that you would never leave. And the truth of the matter is they did. They had you in the palm of their hands. But what they didn't realize is that you were slipping away. You was slowly getting tired. You got tired of expressing, hey, I don't like that you do this. Hey, I want you. You got tired of expressing what was hurting you, what was bothering you. You got tired of trying to tell a person, and the whole time they was ignoring. They was ignoring your needs, your cries. They was ignoring that because your feelings didn't matter. Your feelings did not matter until you left. Until they realized that you were gone. Until they realized that they no longer had a hold on to you. See, people brag when you on they D. People brag when you on they P. They brag, I got that motherfucker around they ain't going nowhere. Woo, 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 woo. Ha 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 ha. And when they realize, and they wake up one day and they realize that the very person who had their back is gone. See, you was the one they could call on Anytime they was in need, anytime their back was against the wall, you was the one they can call on. The friends, the family, the whores, or the dog ass fuck boys or the fuck girls they thought that they kept entertaining, that while ignoring you to entertain bullshit. The people that they thought was somebody realized that ain't that. That ain't what it is. It ain't that. And when they really sit down, when God really put them in a place of isolation, when God really put them in a place of loneliness, when they look around and they see ain't nobody really in their corner for real. But when they go back to think about you and they realize, dang, God gave me somebody to fill my voice. God gave me the Adam to my Eve or the Eve to my Adam. God gave me somebody for companionship. God gave me somebody real. God gave me somebody true. God gave me somebody 100. But I didn't see it. I was blind to what was in front of me because I was too busy entertaining fuck shit. Because the truth of the matter is, those very people don't love them how you did. Those very people ain't there for them the way you are there for them. They ain't going to go to bat. They ain't going to stand 10 toes in the paint for them like you did. That's the truth. They know that. See, they really should be mad at themselves, but they mad at you because you don't fuck with them the same. Your feelings ain't the same. But whose fault is that? That's their fault, not yours. Love is something that should be reciprocated. Love is not just words, but it's actions. A person can tell you they love you all day, but love is not a word that you just say. Word is actions. Love is actions. It's not something you just say. When you love somebody, you show it through your actions. And a person showed you. They didn't simply give a fuck about you. Wow, for rich or for poor, for sick or in health. No matter the situation, you showed them that you was there no matter what, because you showed up through their good times, through their bad times. You showed up each and every time for them no matter what. It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the cars and the houses and the jewelry. It wasn't about the material shit for you. You simply loved. And you wanted that love reciprocated. But they couldn't do that. So now you're simply moving on to something better. To something that fulfills you. To something that cares and loves you the way that you love it. It's done. It's over with. Until next time, I love you guys. Peace.